Welcome, Taurus. Last but not least, this is your 2022 reading. So you guys came last just for the very simple reason that you guys were who voted less for your reading. As you may or may not know, throughout the other readings, I did ask people to vote in the next sign that what they would like to see, because this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Midheaven, North Node, just any important placement that you may have in Taurus or some other sign. So maybe you have been to your other signs and you have checked. Maybe you have been very patient waiting for your sign. Thank you to all the Tauruses who did vote for your reading. Here it is, finally. Yeah, I know we are already past mid-January, but because this is a yearly, I'm sure you're going to take a lot of important information from this reading, especially because January is marked by at least 2 retrogrades, Venus and Mercury retrograde, meaning that the energy pouring into the new year, even though it is new energy, because it always is, because we do change numerologically from one year to the next, and it is an energy that you feel literally from the 31st of December to the 1st of January. Things do change, but this change has been more internal, and there's a lot of looking back. So yeah, you're still very much on time for this reading. Let me know how this resonates for you. Save the video if you want to watch it throughout the year. There will be timestamps for each month, so you can come back to this reading and go to the timestamps to, watch month by month as you go throughout the year. Share the video with other Tauruses or someone you feel may need this message. And so let's start. Okay, let me just take a seat because I did start this while standing. So, Taurus, welcome, welcome. We're going to start by looking at the yearly energy overall, and then we're going to go month by month, okay? So, you got, from my crystal cards, you guys got Labradorite. So, Labradorite is this energy, and we have the number 29, could be relevant to you. The number 2 could be relevant to you as well. So Labradorite, it seems that, Taurus, you guys will be, your intuition will be heightened. Your feminine side, your connection to your soul will be developing this year. And I do believe there is a strong reason for this. I do believe my Taurus, whoever has strong Taurus in their chart may have been the most affected by the past 2 years and the worldly events. Why? Because Taurus thrives on stability, right? Financial stability, overall stability, knowing that the foundation is solid, knowing that you guys, you like to know that things don't change all of a sudden, because change really makes you shake a little, or very, very, very much to the core. And so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys experienced anxiety, sleepless nights, maybe some bouts of depression even, because, these are very unstable times. And Tauruses, you guys like to know that things are going to be stable and everything's going to be, you don't like big shakeups, right? Especially if it's messing with your finances, which this did mess with a lot of people's finances, and it did affect everyone around the world. So I'm pretty sure, and I felt it. I did feel it during the readings, because I think you guys are a little bit shy to comment here on the videos, but I do get a lot of Taurus people, Taurus sons, and people who have Taurus heavy in their chart asking me for private readings. So I can't say I wasn't surprised that you guys didn't vote, but I understand that you guys are a little bit more shy to comment here on YouTube, but that's fine. But what I'm saying here is that you guys dealt with a lot of feelings of insecurity. And so let's see what happens. But this being said, you guys, you do tend to be more 3D based, more material based, worried about practical side of life, very connected to earth and the material aspects of life. But I do believe in the last 2 years, it's almost like a lot of you went through awakenings, And this really does entail connecting to your soul and connecting to your higher self, connecting more to your intuition. Because let's face it, this world can bring us a lot of worldly luxuries, and nature is very beautiful. But when these things happen on a global scale to all of us, it does make us think or rethink everything. And it does make us realize that, the stable foundation we thought was there, such as stable jobs, 9 to 5s, it really does make everyone rethink everything, and especially you. And one of the things I do believe this did thrust you into was more of a spiritual pursuit, because what goes on here can be a little bit too much to handle, especially in recent times for you guys specifically. And so it doesn't surprise me to see Labradorite here and you guys developing more of your intuition, even because you guys could have some Cancer in your chart. Labradorite is a moonstone, and it is connected to, the moon is connected to Cancer and to Pisces. Or maybe you are surrounded by water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and you do find solace in connecting to the water signs now, because they're not so material based, they're more connected to their intuition. And so being around people who are connected to their intuition can really help you gain a new perspective on the whole situation. Because, when we are very connected to the material side of life, to the 3D, the money, the practical, it only takes us so far. And it is also very connected to the ego. The ego is connected to fear. And so there are a lot of fear-based thoughts and feelings that you may have, that you have found yourself almost forced to work through. And so connecting to your intuition and allowing yourself to remove yourself from the 3D mundane reality and fear can really help you push through the situation, because fear really is an illusion. We aren't just this physical. And I do see you delving more into, or diving, I don't know if I use the right word, but diving more into the spiritual pursuit, even though it's not exactly your comfort zone. But if you do have water signs in your chart, you're going to be tending more to that side of yourself, the watery side of yourself. So if you do have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, absolutely go ahead and check those readings as well. So that being said, guys, you are, this year, 2022, you are diving more into your soul. Let's put it that way. And you will be working more on understanding how your intuition works and following your intuition. And yes, there's going to be a lot of healing. That's really good to see, the healing there. And the number 30, I don't know if you can see that. 30 is a 3. So 30 and 29 could be relevant to you. Relevant numbers, 2 and 3. Yeah, this is also about connecting more to people, relationships and friendships, and becoming more interdependent, whereas you most likely you prefer to focus on your immediate friendships and family. Now you're going to be expanding and networking more, because you're going to feel a little bit more healed also from this whole ordeal, because this was an ordeal for you, and you're going to be healing from the fear. And what will help you heal from the fear is to tap more into your soul. It's going to be a very healing experience for you. Good for you. And because of that, a new start is coming. The worst is now behind you, is what I'm feeling with this one. And there is a new beginning for you, one that is more healed and more connected to your intuition and to your soul. And yes, it's almost like the past 2 years have brought you skills to navigate through different levels of consciousness. And now you're seeing the potential in other things than just the 3D practical side of life. And so this year, you're going to be working through, navigating through your different levels of consciousness. And there's a spiritual upgrade going on for you, spiritual awakenings and ascension even. You may have Gemini in your chart as well. But now you're going to see how much more potential there is in your life by moving away from just thinking about financial stability, and you're working on your faith. Have faith. So you're connecting more to your higher self and to spirit. Some of you are turning to maybe a church or a religion even. I'm not going to dive deeper into that because it all depends on what your faith is. Actually, in this depiction here, I'm seeing at least two faiths, okay? Not just one. And so that just represents that there are several religions out there. There's several ways of connecting to your soul, to spirituality. And so this is not the channel to, even look into religion. But that could be, you are tapping more into your soul and your spirituality. And you are understanding what having faith is for, what it is to trust when you can't see something. Trust even though things aren't going the way you expect them to, or things aren't going as they always have been going. And so you're going to resort more to faith this year, because you're looking back and you're understanding that yes, we're going through an ordeal, but things didn't shake up as badly as you thought they would, especially at the beginning of this whole ordeal. We went through it. Yes, it's bad. It's not as bad as you maybe thought it was in the beginning. So now you're recovering a little bit. You're feeling safer. And you're understanding that it's okay to use your intuition and to have faith because, that's how everything really will turn out the best way possible. And we have be yourself. So there's something here that you're being called to do that is maybe a little bit outside of your comfort zone, but it's also about not allowing yourself to restrict yourself so much. And it's so interesting because while Taurus has this very practical, grounded side and need for stability and, just that things remain the same, there's also a very quirky side to Tauruses. I find it so interesting how you guys, sometimes you are those people who, especially Taurus men, will wear those really, like I'm thinking about Jack Nicholson, who wears those really round glasses with these, color, like they could be red ones, like I'm talking about sunglasses, right? They can have like red round glasses or black round glasses with blue shades, but it's just something about your look that is artistic, that's not completely classic as it should be for an let's say an earth sign. There's a flair about you, and it could be that Venusian energy that is very creative, that makes you a little bit less with a tendency to be that classic. And so you're stepping more into the creative side of yourself, and you're allowing yourself to follow your creative side more. Because, the shake of the foundation for everyone has really shaken you into following your creative pursuits as well. So there was a good side to this whole thing, as there always is in every situation. But there's something about you that is unique, that is different from everyone else, and you're going to be exploring that side more. You're going to be allowing yourself to take more risks when it comes to that. And this has a lot to do, again, you're opening your third eye. Some of you are going to experience clairvoyance and psychic phenomena through strong visions in your mind, and it could help you even create something artistic. Like, let's say you're a painter, or you're an interior decorator, or you work with clothes or fashion. There's something that's going to be shown to you, because you are also a very visual person. It's going to be shown to you in your mind's eye. So the strongest psychic gift I see you developing is your clairvoyance. It's because you're such a visual person and you're so aesthetic. There's something that you're going to see that you're going to want to put out there and create. It's going to be shown to you, and the downloads are going to come through your clairvoyance. Like other signs got claircognizance, like the air signs specifically. But you guys are getting something visual here going on for you. But again, heightened psychic abilities. And we have the 8th house. Yes, definitely a very spiritual year for you, to say the least, is what I'm seeing here. where you're going to want to dive more into the mysteries of life. There could be something about your sensual energy also coming up, becoming more connected to your body, to your sexuality as well. A lot of Kundalini energy, but there could be some something obsessive or secretive going on for you. But there also could be investments. Maybe you're getting a vision of something you want to invest in. But there's a lot of activity around investments, maybe business partnerships as well. And your intimate life seems to be heightened by this spiritual awakening. It's almost like you're having a Kundalini awakening as well. And when it comes to your love life, you're going to get a lot of support, and you're going to be a strong support system in someone's life here. And someone's going to make a genuine effort to show they care for you. The number 45 and the number 9 could be relevant to you. And I'm seeing an arrow there, so something about Cupid's arrow here could be happening for those singles out there. There could be a strong, intimate connection that you're going to develop with someone or maintain or deepen with someone, depending on what the situation is for you. And we have Judgment, which here is called the call. So you could be getting an important phone call, okay, just that, or you could be called to do something, to step up. With this unicorn here, I'm seeing light. Some of you are being called to step into your light worker roles, okay? If you feel like you're a light worker, go ahead and check my light worker pick a cards, meaning that you could have other signs very strongly in water signs, again, especially Scorpio. I'm seeing a lot of Scorpio energy that you may have in your chart, or you could be connecting to a Scorpio. Scorpio is your 7th house, so it is your house of partnerships. So there could be a Scorpio around you or that you're dealing with this year. But again, you're getting a call here. It's almost like a wake-up call that you got through. You got this wake-up call throughout the last 2 years, but now it's actually, you're able to see why things happened the way they did and what you're supposed to do with it. The number 20 could be relevant, the number 22, the number 2, and the number 4. But again, it's like you're getting a second opportunity to do something. And now we have King of Cups, Scorpio energy. So you could have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in your chart again, as I said. But there could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces who is around you. Especially Scorpio, I'm seeing very strongly here. Someone who has a lot of love for you, someone who is very supportive, and someone with whom you're going to have a lot of really, really very intimate moments with. And the intimate bond is going to develop between the two of you. A lot of communication, a lot of passion between the two of you, back and forth communication, travel, and a lot of sex. Okay, and some of you could be getting Empress, that's Taurus and Libra energy. You could be getting preggers for some of you. Or if that is not the case for you, this person is just going to, put you on a pedestal, make you feel like you're on top of the world, and really want to make you theirs, or want to reaffirm the connection between the two of you, reassure you of their love through a lot of passion, a lot of intimacy, and a lot of love and support. This is quite beautiful for you, Taurus, and I see you ending the year really feeling so good about yourself, so complete, so vibrant, and you're going to be attracting a lot of attention. You're going to be getting a glow up, and people are really you're going to be so attractive, and a lot of people are being sexually attracted to you, but especially this one person who is your special person throughout the year. So that's quite beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I love this energy for you guys. Such a beautiful reading so far. And now we're going to look month by month, or see month by month, to see what comes up for you. Okay. Just adjust the light a little bit. Yeah, we can see that fine. So let's look into January for my Tauruses. In January, you're going to feel free. And when I see this freedom, you're going to feel free from the fear, okay? That's the first thing that jumps to mind. Free from the fear. You're no longer going to be dwelling in, and you're just going to feel very happy and blessed for still being here, still being alive, surviving, and you're going to be grateful for the good things that you have in your life. You're gonna congratulate for how strong you've been through this whole ordeal, and you're just going to realize how strong you are. The number 26, 8, 50, and 5 could be relevant to you, and the number 50 is change. So it's almost like you're going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief, and you're not going to feel like you have to be so strong as you have been. There's a lot of introspection and self-inventory going on for you in January. Okay, and again, that's your connection to your intuition. So you're definitely going deep within, and you're feeling a little bit torn between two situations, maybe a strong decision that you have to make here and you're at a stalemate, or you feel a little bit stuck, but your mind is free, your soul is free, and you're having to make a decision whether you stay in your old paradigm thinking or if you move into a new dawn and a new way of thinking. And I do feel with the Knight of Swords moving forward here, you're going to make the decision to move forward into happier times and to raise your vibration. So that's quite beautiful. Now you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius who is taking action toward you, but I see you basically taking action toward the life that you want and taking more action in your life, feeling more confident, feeling happier, feeling more secure, and feeling like life has been a blessing and it will keep bringing you blessings. Knight of Ariel, we have a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy here. Could be you, could be someone else here. But I see you really working slow and steady here when it comes to your finances. Maybe you're midway through a business, or just money is going well, communication is going well, everything's moving forward in January. There could be some slow energy, but because it's a time for introspection and self-inventory, so your mind is free and you're thinking differently in terms of being free, but now you're still here and there you have these bouts where you are still stuck to a few fears, but mostly feeling happy and free. So you're mostly in a high vibration in January, and you're feeling good. Your home life is good. You're celebrating. You have a lot of blessings around you. You're feeling stable. And Four of Wands could be a twin flame situation, twin flame journey you are on, yes or no. There could just be a party that you're attending, a celebration here, feeling really good and vibrant and feeling very stable. There's a lot of stability here, a feeling of stability here, but also thinking back, but also feeling very free from the fear. So vibrations are high in January, Taurus. That's really good for a change. Now let's look at February. What is February looking like for you? Purification. There's going to be purging. Maybe you're going to be crying, releasing, because one thing is to feel free from the fear, but there's going to be some memories of the past that are coming back in February. It is still Mercury retrograde, and maybe you're going to be crying, but after you cry, it's like the sunshine on your face again, wiping those tears away, drying those tears away, and you're going to feel like your soul is has just been washed away from the negativity and the weight and the worry and the fear. You're purifying your soul from the fear finally in February. You felt free from it in January, and now in February, some of you could be having this big cry, but then once you release that, you're going to feel so good, so happy again, because the sunflower is happiness there. It's the sun energy. Now, one thing you can do in February is go to a place where there are waterfalls and just allow the waterfall to wash. Just really visualize in your mind's eye, since you are a visual person, that waterfall taking away all the negativity, all the fear, all that weight off of you from the last 2 years, and purify your soul from the fears, because there's a regeneration. You are reinventing yourself. You're letting go of the heaviness, and you're regenerating from, everything that may have burned away. Maybe you lost money, maybe you lost a job, but now, you're seeing these new green leaves of hope that are bringing you new opportunities to regenerate yourself and your life and reinvent yourself. Maybe you're doing something completely different that you've never done before, but it's very according to who you are. So that's quite good. The number 46, the number 10, and the number 1 could be relevant to you. Again, that Scorpio energy very strongly in that regeneration. I do see 2022 being a death and a rebirth for you, where I feel there was a death of the old you in the past 2 years, and 2022 is the regeneration and the rebirth for you guys. Yeah, but there's some patient energy in February. Things may not be moving along as fast as you would like them to, no matter how much effort or time or action you put into things. But it's just so that there can be a balance and there can be some time for you to take in this new you, this new phase of your life, this more positive phase of your life, where you're just meant to appreciate the moment and be grateful for the current blessings that can be so simple but so necessary. The number 16 and the number 7 could be relevant to you. Violet, look at that. Spirituality, wisdom, humility. And again, violet is that third eye chakra color. So meditation here in February, tapping more into your humble side, will show you a lot of wisdom. And again, that's you tapping into your spiritual side. And that's why maybe there's a lot of patience that's needed here, because to regenerate, you really need to go deep within and you need time for that. You need to ask yourself, what masks have you been using? How have you been trying to please people and doing what you feel society expects of you? Now, you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, masculine energy, who is possibly not being very honest with you in some aspect, hiding something from you. Okay, this just came in here, but you're going to see the truth in your mind's eye. You're going to get a glimpse into what's happening here. They could be hiding something, but you're going to kind of know what's going on. Your intuition is going to tell you something about the situation. And for others of you, if there's been something that you've been hiding, you are going within and you're seeing exactly where you have been sabotaging yourself and you've not been showing your truth, because there's a well of opportunity opening up for you in February and you're starting to get a glimpse of that. There's starting to be clarity on what these things are, where you can go, all the possibilities for your life. This could involve travel, relocation too. The number 22 is showing up again, as it did show up in January. So 22 is a strong number. 2 plus 2 is a 4. 4 is about structuring yourself. So you're structuring yourself into this new you here. And again, that Empress energy. So that's carrying in from, I believe that's the year energy. That's you and Libra energy here. But you're feeling like it's time to act upon your plans. Your creativity is on an all-time high. You're fertile. You are attractive. You are all queens in one. And you're getting access to abundance and luxurious resources are going to be available to you. There's just a well of resources and opportunities opening up for you, but there's still some patience connected to this. But you are attracting it in. You manifested. You're just attracting these things in just by being. There's a lot of healing here, sailing away from turbulent waters. And I feel these are your mind. You're sailing away from the turbulent waters of your mind, and you're healing your mind and your thoughts, and you're just going into calmer waters with your thought, where your thoughts have been. You are being pulled away from that now, and you're feeling more like you're in your power again, feeling like you have more of a solid ground to stand on in February, sorry. Now let's move into March. What do we have for March? For March, you guys you're going to be taking risks. Yes, 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 yes. It's go time, taking risks. And it's so interesting how taking risks is very connected to Aries, and Aries starts in the last week of March. Yes. And so you could be feeling like taking more risks toward the end of the month of March. And that's because you've had the time to cry it out, to purge, to regenerate yourself, to think about things, to meditate, and it's go time now that you don't have any retrogrades getting in your way. Chaos and conflict. Yes. Things may seem a little bit chaotic and conflictuous around you. Maybe people are going against certain risks that you want to take, or maybe you're doing it with fear, but you're doing it anyway. You're doing it even though your mind is still a little bit at conflict. And things seem chaotic, but you're still feeling like going for it. You're still feeling like going for it. The number 33, the number 6 could be relevant to you. Yes, you're going for it anyway. You're going on that journey. You're not allowing fear to hold you back any longer. And you know where you're going because there's a sense of direction and it's the right time, and you know when it's the right time. And the stairs are taking you up. So the way is up. See how she's turning up? She's not turning to the way that goes down. She's turning up. Temptation. Yeah, you're just feeling very tempted to go for it. It's like nothing can stop you now. You're just gonna do it with fear and do it anyway. You could be in workaholic mode. There could be a lot of indulgence going on here. But again, you know, that devil in the mind, it can still be pulling you. Your ego could still be pulling you to some fear, but you're going to be pulled to taking the risks anyway. And we have the Seven of Cups. There's a lot that you're fantasizing, dreaming about doing. And again, that mask there, you're thinking, should I leave it on? Should I take it off? This is a risk. This is chaotic. If I take this mask off, if I reveal my true, you know, feelings or self or wants, then it may bring chaos to a situation, but I really need to go for this. And there's the dragon, you know, that fear of the dragon. What if I take off my mask? Will this dragon bite me? Will this dragon see my face and want to bite me? If I take the risks that I'm thinking about taking. And again, you may feel the chaos and conflict could be, there's too many options here and you don't know what way to go, but toward the end of the month, you're going to know what direction to go in. But you're feeling very tempted by fear still in the month of March here. But you're going to move forward regardless. You're going to follow your heart, okay? And now there could be someone here who's fantasizing about you or who you're connected to on the 5D, 7D level. There's a communication there. But I do see a strong committed relationship either coming your way or strengthening in March here. Maybe someone coming in to reveal their feelings to you, to take things to the next level, and even someone wanting to renew their vows with you if you're married or if you have been living with someone. Maybe things are going to go to the marriage status. But someone here is going to make your heart flutter, sweep you off your feet somehow. And this person could have could have Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces in their chart. This person may have been dreaming about you, fantasizing about you. Maybe you've been dreaming about this person. Now they're coming in. Maybe they're traveling from far away to see you. Maybe they are coming to just connect with you here. There's romance in March, and maybe someone's taking the risk to tell you how they feel, or you're taking the risk to tell someone how you feel. Someone is feeling very tempted by you, very attracted, and very bonded to you. Yes, like almost obsessively. Maybe you toward them. This could be mutual. The moon. But there's something secretive about this. There's something that you're keeping this in secret, or this person is keeping this in secret. This person could have Cancer in their chart, now showing up very strongly. But yes, there's a lot of chaos and conflict when it comes to your emotions here. Maybe you're getting a lot of opportunities here and you're feeling tempted towards someone. And when the word temptation and secret come here together with the devil and the moon together, this could be like a secret connection that could bring chaos and conflict to your life somehow. And so, but it feels true and genuine to who you are. And so even though it could be bringing chaos and conflict to someone around you who dislikes the situation or just would disrupt your life in some way, you're thinking, should I stay? Should I go? Should I go for this? But you're wanting to take a risk here, and someone is taking a risk. I'm seeing a deep dive there, so I'm seeing you're probably taking a risk here, even if it's just to communicate in this situation. I don't see a whole lot of action being taken, but for sure communication, and possibly someone traveling to see you or making a very big effort here toward you. Okay, now what is April looking like? Illumination. You're getting clarity in April. So again, your mind's eye working, showing you some powerful visions there. Serendipity. So there's a serendipitous moment that will bring you a light bulb moment, a breakthrough, an epiphany here. And it has something to do with either you're holding this person's heart if you're the feminine energy, or this person is holding your heart if this is a feminine energy here. This is something to do about love for sure. The number 44, the number 18, the number 9 could be relevant, as well as the number 8. But there's a serendipitous moment to do with love here that will bring an epiphany, a revelation about someone whose heart you hold in your hands, if you're the feminine energy, or someone who holds your heart in their hands if this is a feminine energy. Rites of passage. You feel entitled to this. It's almost like there's a portal opening up for love here, and it's very serendipitous. It seems like there's a higher level soulmate here, but it does involve taking some sort of risk here and chaos and conflict again. But this does show success at the end of the road and a victory here. This situation is making you feel like there's success on the other side here. But again, a stalemate, and you're maybe at a crossroads, a fork in the road here. You're thinking, should I not? Maybe you're not wanting to see what this is, but you're wanting to charge forward. Maybe this person is wanting to charge forward anyway. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy you could be dealing with, and choosing logic over your emotions. So there's a tug of war here between your heart and your head here. This could be someone from your past or a past life, a higher level soulmate here that is messing with your heartstrings a little bit, but you don't know what to do. There's something pulling you back here, even though you want to, move forward. But this could involve a reconciliation from someone from your past, and a lot of sweet messages being exchanged here after a serendipitous moment here in April. Now, let's look at May for you. In May, you guys have healing chaos. Okay, so there could have been some chaos in the past 2 months, but it will be healed and you will be transformed from it. So the chaos, and there could be chaos coming up in May, but it will be very healing to your life, regardless of whether it seems like chaos or not. It's coming in to regenerate you and put you on the path that you're meant to be on. There's a metamorphosis here going on. That's the death and the rebirth, and you are being rebirthed in May here. And it makes sense because for most of you, that is your birthday month. And you're going to feel very, very blessed. Even if there was chaos in your life, you're going to see the reason for it. The number 22, the number 4 could be relevant. 22, this is the third time this comes up, so that's an important number. And that has to do with soulmates. So there could be a soulmate situation here that is bringing chaos to your life and maybe bringing down what seemed like a solid foundation in your life, but it's to bring in more blessings, and it's more aligned with who you are. For some of you, okay. The 2 plus 2 is a 4. 4 is structure. So in the midst of all this chaos, you're still finding a way to structure things, okay? And you are always on the right path with the number 22. The thinking woman. So if you're the feminine energy, if you are a feminine energy, you're going to be thinking, and maybe overthinking and obsessively thinking, okay? That's what I'm seeing for you. If you're the masculine energy, there is a woman who is thinking about you, possibly researching about you. This is a very smart woman, very intelligent, maybe book smart, or just does a lot of research, reads up on a lot of stuff. The number 47 and the number 11 could be relevant here. We have 11 and 22. 1122 angel number, go check that out. We have the sun, but there's a lot of illumination, very connected to source, to your higher self here, and you're just feeling really good despite any chaos that may be going on around you. You understand that this will promote healing. And because, foundations have been shaken left and right everywhere for the past 2 years, it doesn't faze you as much anymore. You're just feeling good about some situation here that's bringing you a lot of blessings. And now this could have something to do with someone who has a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings toward you, and they're showing it. They're not shy to do it, and you're feeling really, really very loved here if you're the feminine energy, or if you're a feminine energy. If you're a masculine energy, you're following your heart, and you are really more in control of your emotions, should I say, more in control of your emotions. And you are, again, experience a love for the little things in life. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be some financial chaos going on, okay? I'm not going to lie, but it's to make way for better things. And you're going to come up with a strategy. 7 of Swords. Or there again, now there's a warning here in May, okay guys? There could be someone who is strategizing something financial, and you could get a financial hit in May where something you weren't expecting that someone would do, they do it in May, and they end up affecting your finances, and your finances are not as well as you thought they were, especially if you put your finances in someone else's hands. There could be someone here that, you know, messed with your finances and you don't have as much as you thought you did. But this at the same time will reveal something very important to you that will help you on with your growth, and maybe will help you also understand not to be so trusting into putting your finances into someone's hands, and, you know, maybe being more on top of your money, right? Or thinking that maybe you needed to be more independent with your money. It's going to teach you some kind of lesson. Yes, it's going to give you some headaches, but it's going to illuminate something that has been hidden about the situation. And overall, you're going to feel good about it. Don't ask me why, but you're just going to feel good about this, because this is maybe something that's been on your mind, and now you're going to get clarity, and it's going to be a relief. And you're going to be able to heal your finances, by the way. Any chaos that is coming from your finances will be healed. Don't worry. And there will be blessings coming anyway, and a lot of love. And it maybe prompt you to follow what you love to do. Now let's look into June. In June, we have openness. You're open to the new possibilities in life, and you're closing a huge chapter in your life with that full moon there. You're getting some form of closure, closing down a huge cycle. All that glitters, money's looking good again. Okay, so you weren't heavily affected by your finances in May. There was just something going on that you gained clarity on, and it was something about a strategy someone was using with your money. But now, you know, it didn't affect you that much, even though there was a loss there. And something is telling me that you're able to recuperate in the sense, or it was a hit, but it didn't really affect you in the way that you thought it would. And we have the angel of love here. So something about love and money is very strong in June. A new cycle starting, and there's a resolution to the problem in May here. The missing piece of the puzzle is going to show up, and you're going to be able to solve a problem to do with money, more specifically, and love, both. But you're feeling a little bit discontent about something, maybe bored, or like you're missing out on an opportunity. But again, look at that. You're not going to be as affected financially as you thought you were. You're going to be financially independent. So whoever was strategizing, they either weren't able to affect you that much, or it wasn't their intention to affect you, but it just affected you, but not as much as you thought it would, because your finances are looking really, really good. Some of you are deciding to become single in June. This is very specific here. But you're feeling a lot of love in your heart here, regardless. And again, if you do become single in June, that is absolutely your choice, because you're following your heart here, and there is a better situation coming for those of you who do find yourself in this situation. If not, if this is not you deciding to be single, this is you doing really well for yourself financially and on your own. And just knowing that whatever happened in May, in June, it's not affecting you at all, because you're really looking like you're really good with your crops and your harvest there. And you're going to be able to support yourself beautifully. And if you have a business, it's going to be going really, really well. And you're going to be able to direct your attention to your home and your family. But again, there's a lot of psychic information coming through for you, and a lot of healing through love here. There's a kind and understanding and giving energy around you. And a Queen of Cups twice here. So there could be someone who is coming in to give you as much love as you give them. I'm seeing mirrored energies here. Someone who's going to fill that gap, that emotional gap that was missing in your life here, that's going to know how to nurture you the way you nurture and know how to nurture. Or the person you're with is going to be a lot more understanding of the nurturing that you need. Okay, let's look into July. In July, things are going to feel very still. Very still. There's stillness, but that can be nice. You're going to be very observant, looking into the future and observing the present. The number 49 and the number 4 could be relevant to you. You're going to be walking away from something after you've observed something. it's prompting you to walk away, to choose a new path, and to close the gate to that big cycle that I believe you closed in June there. The number 27 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. Now, about that full moon in June, the full moon in June is the full moon in Sagittarius. So something around the full moon in Sagittarius is going to have you close a huge cycle, and you're going to close that cycle internally, and then in the next month of July, you're going to be taking physical action to walk away from some situation, a job, a person, a place, a circumstance, whatever that is. You're going to walk away, close the gate behind you. You're closing the cycle. 2 + 7 is a 9, closing a cycle. And you're observing to see, you know, what's around you and where you can go from here. But you're walking away from a toxic situation, possibly a situation connected to your money, where there was a strategy in place and some tricky behavior there. You're walking away. You're closing the door behind you. Sorry, this just, there's a card that fell from my hand. But now we have Hawthorne, Balance, and an Elemental Kingdom. So in walking away, you're bringing some form of balance to your life, and you're doing what is natural to you. If you've been in an unnatural situation, and look what it does when you do walk away from the unhealthy, toxic situation, you walk into the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. So the 9 of Pentacles you got in June, the 10 of Pentacles in July. So your money's looking really, really good there. Very stable, stable enough to maybe purchase a home, support your home, your house, okay? But there is some anxiety connected to the situation of walking away. You don't like change. You don't like to leave things behind. For some of you, it's a house. But you are walking away from a lot of battles, internal struggles, and a situation that was so toxic, and it brought you so many sleepless nights and anxiety that you are determined to move forward, and you're prepared for any possibility here. But you're still a little bit stuck in your mind. Even though you're physically walking away, you're still stuck to this on a mental level. And so, but you're allowing yourself to walk away anyway and observe here. But yeah, there's a lot of maybe some anxiety, maybe some depression going on here. Not feeling as good as you have been throughout the year, but your money is looking good. So that will bring you a sense of stability. Now let's look at August. In August, you have enlightenment again. Yes, you're getting so many moments of clarity throughout 2022, and that's your mind's eye again. And you're being enlightened of the blessings that are around you in August. Life is going to feel good. There are more blessings coming in. You're going to have enough. You're not going to have to worry about money or abundance. Money and abundance is coming in. 5 + 1 is a 6. 6 is Venusian. That is attracting in more abundance in August. And the 51 could be relevant to you, and we have man holding a coin. So this could be you if you're a masculine energy. Your money is looking really, really, really good in August. The number 43 and the number 7 could be relevant to you. And this is very, with the 7 being there in the coin, your spirituality is very connected to your money. So you're realizing in August that not everything, all the money you gain doesn't have everything to do with what you do practically. It also has a lot to do with how you manifest and your faith in manifesting what it is that you want. And so there's a connection of the two here. Whether you are or not a masculine energy, it doesn't matter. For some of you, if you are a feminine energy, there could be a man investing their money in your business, or investing in you, or wanting to offer you stability in some sense, such as marriage or something stable. Could be a job, could be a work opportunity to collaborate, okay? And abundance again, and a harvest. Abundance and a harvest. So that's self-explanatory. Again, that's the blessings. Page of Fire. Some new endeavor, some new pursuit. Maybe you do have a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries child. Some of you could be getting pregnant in August, or giving birth to a Leo child. For others of you, there could be, if you have a Leo child, it's your child's birthday in August or around August. For others of you, you're just really feeling very fired up, very motivated to start something new here. something new that you're very passionate about that would lead to a lot of financial stability. The Devil again, but your mind is still being a little bit plagued by the fear. You're still allowing your ego to come in and out here. Yes, you're being enlightened. Yes, you're seeing things in your mind's eye, but you're not trusting your intuition so much. You're following your ego a little bit more here, even though there's a lot available to you. You're still not trusting in the unseen, even though you're getting all these visuals in your mind's eye. You don't quite understand where it's coming from, and so you're still very much connected to nature and things you can touch, things you can see with your physical eyes. There's that energy here, but you're still feeling motivated, but here and there you have some fears. But the Devil is also that workaholic energy, so you're in workaholic mode. You're really making things happen, working very hard. You could have Capricorn in your chart. You could have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries in your chart if you do go check out those zodiac signs for 2022. But you're in work mode here. You're really going for it, and there's some obsessive behavior here around your money too. And Ten of Pentacles, again, carrying in from July, still that energy of feeling very grateful for where you're at with your money. It's really, really good. I'm seeing wealth. I'm seeing having enough money to support a home, your family, and still help people financially as well. There's something about your money here for those of you who are getting close to retirement age, that you're feeling that you have enough money to retire very comfortably. For others of you, you are thinking about a retirement plan and putting your money aside for retirement, but you're just going to have possibly money to travel to Paris or to travel or to just experience the finer things in life. And we have King of Wands here, so could be dealing with the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But again, if you have your own business is going to go really well. Maybe some of you are starting a new business that's going to be very financially successful. You should know this, especially if you're following your heart and your passions here. For others of you, there's someone who is very passionate about you, who's wanting to offer you a lot of stability. Could be Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or could be a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or it could just have these in their chart. But there's someone here who is feeling very attracted to you, very attracted to your sensual energy. And maybe there's a big age gap here. Doesn't have to be. Or maybe you're having a child with someone here. Or starting a family, or even getting married, or getting a marriage proposal, okay? Now, September. In September, there's a lot of potential brewing, like a dormant volcano in September. But you are cleaning up, you're chopping wood, you're getting rid of the things that no longer serve your highest good or the highest good of those around you. The number 42, the number 6 could be relevant to you. You are cleaning up space for better things to come. So you could be decluttering your mind, your body, your soul, your space, okay? Because there's a door opening up in September, a door to value, a door to more money, more opportunities of money coming in. Money's looking really good in September again. The number 31 and the number 4 could be relevant. This money is coming up because you have structured yourself so well. And again, that higher connection to the divine, now it's through claircognizance. Now you have your crown chakra more open. It's not just your clairvoyance, now it's your claircognizance. So you're getting this knowing, and you're finally following your intuition, and you're seeing the true potential that is within you. And because of that, you're just feeling good about yourself anymore. You're not being so plagued by anxiety. You're vibrating higher, and you're allowing yourself to not be so fearful. You're closing a cycle, starting a new one. You're feeling like you have the world in your hands, and like the world is your oyster. And again, Page of Gabriel, which is the Page of Fire, Page of Wands, which you did have in the past month there. Sorry, we're looking into September. Yes. So you had that in August. You're still feeling very energetic, very brave, very optimistic, very playful. You're following your passion, and because of that, you're getting highly rewarded. There's a lot of opportunities for excitement and adventure, but again, you're dealing with some challenges, but nothing you can't overcome. You will overcome any challenges. You will turn your obstacles into stepping stones. Good for you. So let's move into October. Your sister sign when it comes to sharing Venus, Libra season, mostly purity. Your soul is clean from your fears. You're feeling very pure, very connected to source there. And you're feeling very vital, like a new life is there for you. The number 39 and the number 3 could be relevant to you. 3 is about celebrations and networking and attending a social event. You're just feeling really good here. And again, now that third eye energy here, very vital, getting those strong visuals in your mind's eye, visions of how you can structure yourself with the 4 there. The number 40 could be relevant to you, 39 to 40. There's progress happening for you in October. And see how this number is sitting down here and the 4 is up there, the 40. So it's like you're going up, going up, going up. And with the help of your connection to spirit and letting go of the fear, you're transmuting and you're purifying from the fear-based thinking. Good, good, good for you. And you're having a new stable beginning here, based on your spiritual connection to your higher self and source. Feeling balanced here. For those of you dealing with a court case situation, that will be closing and you will get justice. And because of that, you will be allowed to start a new life, one that you're more passionate about and one that is more stable for you. Some of you could be getting pregnant, or maybe you have a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo child, or Libra, who needs your help in some way, or you're going to be able to bring more stability to your children if you have children. But you're feeling very fired up and almost like you're lighter. You're feeling lighter and you're feeling younger. You're feeling more motivated to go after things. You have like the endurance. You have the endurance to really push through whatever you need to push through. And you're getting a new beginning here in October. Maybe you let go of something and you're getting a new life in October, and this could have something to do with a contract that is closing, that is freeing you and releasing you to a life of more abundance, end of delays, a change in direction that will offer you more happiness. And this is something that you envisioned in your mind's eye and you knew that you had to do. The devil again tempting you. But again, you know, that's Capricorn energy, but that is earth energy. That's ego energy. So, but you know how this seems to be like this person is being manipulated like a puppet by the devil. But now this person has their hands on their ears, meaning that they are no longer listening to the devil. So that's you no longer listening to the devil in your mind. You're closing off and the devil doesn't seem that scary anymore. Your fears don't seem that scary anymore. And you understand that you can work with your ego, but you don't need to be completely taken over by it. And that's going to be very freeing. And it's just going to help you feel lighter and just more positive about everything. Beautiful. Let's look at November. In November, you guys are getting abundance. That's always nice. Maybe you're spending time in the countryside near some flowers. Something about your community here, and the number 8 could be relevant to you in November. We have yin and yang, feeling very balanced, and again that number 22 following you around, and that is the year 2022, so that makes sense. A lot of structure, a lot of balance, a lot of feelings of peace, alchemizing, and just really feeling good about yourself and going for your dreams, reaching for your dreams here is going to bring you a lot of balance, and you're on the right path if you do follow and reach for your dreams here. The 7 of fire, you're not stopping at anything. You're not giving up here. Yes, you're managing resources. Maybe you don't have as much coming in the month of November, but you know, you have enough, and you're considering what you need to let go of in your life and what you need to take with you, what you need, making a budget plan, making a savings plan, making an investment plan. Where should you be putting your money? You're being divinely guided here. You're learning something very deep, and you're even maybe giving people advice, or you're becoming a teacher or something like that. You're surrounding yourself with wise people. The number 5, but there's some change going on here as well. And at times it may be sad for you to let go, because in going after your dreams, there's always something that you need to sacrifice, and there could be some sadness in there, but there's a lot of balance here and you're going for it anyway. When we go after something, even if abundance comes in, there's always something in our life that falls away that wasn't meant to be there. And so there could be a little bit of feeling of sadness there, letting go of something here. And now let's look at December. In December, we see leadership. You're taking charge of your life. Some of you are being promoted to a leadership position. Maybe you are becoming bosses, entrepreneurs, but you're just taking charge of your life. You're more flexible toward the end of the year. And we have the 19 there. And I was going to say, since 2019, you've come a long way in what it means to be flexible. Because you are a fixed sign, but you've learned a lot about being flexible in the past 2 years. And that is showing in the month of December here. And look at you and your power there with your money. Look at that. Money's looking good. See, whatever you suffered in the past, you recovered so beautifully. You came back like a winner. And 42 could be relevant as well. 6 is Venusian energy. That's attraction. You are attracting like a magnet, money especially. And something about communicating your inner truth is connected to making money here, as we did see. So it could even be that you have something to do with communication here that's going to bring you money, or just being more aligned with who you truly are is going to bring in more money. 7 of Earth, you're planting some good seeds there for the future. And there's some patient energy and delayed gratification about future things, but right now you're feeling very comfortable and stable about your money, and you're healing. You're doing a revision of the past there, and you're just resting. And we have the Lovers here. So Gemini energy, you could be dealing with a Gemini, you could have Gemini in your chart, but again, this could be an important decision here, making a choice from your heart. Again, this could be a deeply emotional commitment coming for you in December, maybe possibly finally getting married, or getting a marriage proposal, or moving in with someone, or taking things to the next level, feeling more stable. This is a higher level soulmate. 2 of Pentacles, managing your resources. You're not spending much. You're just really holding on to that money, mostly saving, but there's an investment here and there, but you're not spending much money. You're not a big spender, but you do like to spend in luxuries, but I don't see you spending in luxuries. You're just keeping it balanced and flexible, and you feel very safe when your money is under your control, and you do have your money under your control, and your love life is looking really good as well in December here. There could be a romantic proposal here to take things to the next level, or there could be a higher level soulmate here with whom you're having a lot of communication with, and this person is really connected to you and your truth and who you are, and you're very connected to their truth and who they are, and it's almost like a match made in heaven here. So you end this 2022 on a really, really good note here. So that's beautiful. Taurus, let me know how this resonates for you in the comment section. Share the video with other Tauruses you feel may need to see this, and save the video if you want to watch it again later. Timestamps for the month, as I said, will be in the description box. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. Bless you all. Bye until next time.